destination events changed my life. Changed everything for me. Once I learned the importance of them, number one, and how to get more people to attend destination events, number two, it changed my whole career. There's a couple defining moments that happened for me. The first was one of my early conferences. I was a nobody. Nobody knew my name. I hadn't done anything. Young kid. I scraped up enough money to get to that event. I had no business really doing it. I was using rent money, knowing that there would be additional financial stress when I got home, but also feeling like if I didn't go, then I might not hold on to the dream. So I got to the event, and I stepped out to go to the restroom during a part of the event, and I came back, and imagine like in the back doorway there, I came back trying to find a moment to not be disruptive and go back and sit down, and I'm standing next to one of the top earners. He's making like $80,000 a month. Standing next to the big shot, and you're trying to wonder, what do you say? What do you say when you're standing next to the big shot? What do you do when you're standing next to the big shot? So I turned to the big shot, and I got up my courage, and I said, "So, David, what's the secret?" And he had compassion on me, because guess what the real answer to that is? There is no secret. But he knew I wanted some little tip, some little thing that would give me some encouragement. So he said, "Eric, see this room? And I want you to visualize this room." Because it's about the same as when he pointed it out to me. He said, "Eric, see this room, and I'll draw it out for you how I saw it in my mind." He didn't draw it out. But how I saw it in my mind looked like this. Here's the room. Here's the stage. Here's all the people. He said, "Eric, see those 1,000 people in the room? Here's the secret. We do these events 4 times a year in our company. 90 days from today, when we do the next event, half of this room won't be there. They just won't be back. Half of the room will be gone. Now, they might not have quit, but they've stopped being effective. They might still be a distributor, but they're not necessarily a builder. The builder in them has faded. Maybe temporarily, maybe permanently, but the builder's gone. And what's left is this side of the room. We'll fill it up, and it'll be this big, or maybe even bigger. But this side of the room will be making 2 times the amount of everybody else in the room, because they're still builders and they showed up." And he said, "Eric, it doesn't stop there. 90 days later, half of this side of the room will be gone. The builder in them will have faded. It'll be replaced with other people who have hopes of becoming builders, distributors in hopes of becoming builders, and this group will now be making 4 times the amount of money of everybody else in the room." And you won't be able to pick them out necessarily, but if you took a look at their income, you would see in just 2 events from now, 6 months from now, they'll be making 4 times the average of everybody else in the room. And he said, it keeps going, Eric. 90 days after that, these people won't be back. Not that they quit, but they stopped being a builder. They stopped being important to the growth of the organization. Maybe they were part of the stability of the organization. They're back home using the product, talking to the occasional person, making the occasional dollar, but they are not leading the charge any longer. So this side of the room will be making 8 times what everybody else in the room makes. And just 3 months later, guess what, Eric? Half of those people won't be there. They'll be replaced with other people, coming in at their 2nd event, 3rd event, 4th event. He said, "Eric, if you just stay and work on your skills from destination event to destination event to destination event, you'll eventually be on stage. You'll eventually be one of the highest income earners. You'll eventually earn your way onto stage, and it'll be fine. He said, but here's the secret. If you skip one, it all starts over. If you just miss one, something happens, something gets in the way, and those of you who are builders, you know what I'm talking about. The person went to 2, 3, and then they missed one, and they basically emotionally had to start over as a builder. So, in my simple little mind, I went, you know what, I can do that. I can be here 3 months from now. I don't know how. I have no idea. But, all right, I'll make the commitment. I'll do it now. I'll decide right now that I'm going to do it. And I would tell you, for your professional skills, you could apply that same principle to GoPro Recruiting Mastery. Here's an example. How many people were here a year ago at this event? Look around. Replaced by others. Just the way it is. Now, how many people will be here next year? We'll ask the same question next year, and we will see. Some of you will have lost your way. Some of you will got your feelings hurt. Some of you will, get your nose bent out of shape, and some of you say, well, it isn't my fault, and all that stuff. But some of you say, no, you know what? Not only am I going to be here, but I'm going to bring a group, because this will be good for them. How many people wish they had more people here at this event? See, I'm going to start a campaign. I want to do something in network marketing profession so big that the whole world starts thinking differently about our profession. So, yeah. So I'm actually going to start the registration process early because I want to start a campaign inside of our Network Marketing Pro that all roads lead to this event at the end of the year. Once a year, you go get your profession injection. And then you go back to your company stuff, doing everything, right? But once a year, you're going to dedicate to being here like you'd be at any other trade important annual event. I know you can help me with that. That's awesome.